Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let's talk about Tesla for the week ahead because so many eyes are on this stock, and obviously, people are getting excited about market opportunities. Tesla, one of the best day trading stocks out there. It's just the best. I mean, well, what can you do when you're getting 10% moves sometimes on the average? So, let's break down some of the key levels that we're looking at. We'll start off here with whether Tesla is in a nose-diving kind of action right now in the markets or whether it's actually seeing strong buy levels. And we've had a lot of strong volume in certain trade areas. We obviously got that big squeeze when the market jumped through here. We were covering that over on our YouTube at FX Evolution. But really, when that broke and it moved through, it created that hype and FOMO, which has kept volume very high. We know retail traders trade this heavily. The volume has come back in recently around earnings, a lot of speculation here. And you'll see how extreme the speculation really was when we break down some of the charts right now. So trend line was reached. We suspected this would occur. The first bounce was pretty severe. It created a long leg doji, and then it broke underneath, causing quite a big short into the 800. That was met by massive demand, though. So when we break down Tesla's chart, we know there's a huge amount of demand on this stock, and their hype is real at this stage. Downward trend, we do have a bit of a downward trend here. And some people are going to argue, have we just closed above that and therefore already showing some signs of strength? I think the problem is when we go back over to the daily and we understand some of the dynamics between the options market and also what the general market is telling us. So here we have like a hanging man style candle, often seen as a bearish candle, which then kind of gets reversed. And we also have another bearish style candle here where it looks like it's going to reject and then no new low formed. Now, if a low ends up forming through this previous point here of around 880, we could see Tesla really start to dive very quickly back into those 800 lows. So if you're feeling bearish about Tesla, you could really see where that follow through action could be happening here from the bear case. But let's look at the bull case as well. What do we know? Hanging man, rejection candle around that $950 price target. This becomes important when we think about options and how do many retail traders trade Tesla? Well, they often use options. And this is something we take from our private community bot. You can join the Discord by clicking the link in the Tradingview window or on our Twitter. But overall, here we have some interesting strikes. We have the 950 strike in terms of calls for the options week open, and then we have the 1,000 strike, which is right here. Now, $1,000 is the key psychological, and we know that this zone here is going to be a big resistance point should the market get through. So we've basically got two key resistances for the week ahead, 950 and 1,000. If 950 is broken above through the day trade, where do we expect the market to go to next to gravitate towards 1,000? As it gravitates there, more options will open, and we would guess that this option strike will become extreme, and it may actually print the high for the week. But if the price is able to get above 1,000 and the rest of the broader market SPY and QQQ start to make new highs, Tesla may actually go bonkers. And one of the reasons why that occurs is because there's going to be so much volume coming into the call options, so much speculation. And that's one of those things that you always want to look at. So we've got 950, 1,000. Some crazy person is probably going to lose money here this week. They've got a $2,400 call. And what this is really a spillover of earnings. People were so bullish coming into the earnings. Well, obviously, that's a big reason why the markets are down because a huge amount of people were so bullish and so many call options were opened. Why would Wall Street want to pay these off? And especially in the previous weeks. So that's something we're looking at. From the bear side, $800 makes sense as well because where are the puts? The puts are here. So if the market does drop through, it could be quite severe. Expect the market to find base here, though. There won't be much lower than this point on Tesla, you would think. There's just going to be too much buy demand, and these levels will make sense. So we've got two really key scenarios. If you want to grab some other details and do it the free way, you can also jump over to Yahoo Options, scroll through, and you'll notice that you've got kind of big strikes sitting around the 950, and then, of course, the bigger open interest here around that $1,000 mark. So watch these on the daily for the expiration coming into the Friday session. As we see the price action play out, if we get bullish moves through those previous highs, we expect rotation and big move into 1,000. If 1,000 is breached, could be a massive deal towards the bulls. And it's really this slither here and a movement underneath this sliver down to 800 that are the two big trades for the week, depending on market sentiment. Stay safe out there, everybody. If you want to, remember to follow us on Tradingview, follow us on Twitter, and of course, over on our FX Evolution on YouTube in the links below. See you soon. Bye.